We continue from the previous episode as the various forces advance deeper into Kuan Mountain. Restrictions unravel one by one, and someone exclaims in awe, "Is this the power of a divine source master? To so easily manipulate even the terrain of Kuan Mountain." Suddenly, a sweet, fragrant aroma drifts through the air, catching the Ji family's attention. "What is this scent so fragrant?" one of them asks. A young prodigy from Sky Emperor Mountain points ahead. "Ancestor, what is that?" Their ancestor's eyes narrow as he explains. "Those are the legendary earth dragon fruits, said to grow only when nourished by the potent energy of dragons. They take 10 million years to fully mature." Another youngster gasps. "An earth dragon fruit, nourished by dragon energy?" The ancestor from Sky Emperor Mountain declares firmly, "Such a divine treasure must not be missed." Before anyone can act, the young lady from Sky Emperor Mountain dashes forward eagerly. "Ancestor, I'll retrieve it right away." But as she approaches, the lake suddenly erupts. A ferocious water dragon bursts forth, jaws wide open, and in an instant, it snaps shut, devouring her whole. Only her severed, bloodied leg falls back into the lake. Gasps and horrified murmurs spread through the crowd. That water dragon, its strength rivals Dao attainment experts. Off to the side, Jiang lets out a soft scoff, his eyes cold. These so-called big shots, they have no idea how dangerous this place really is. He smirks inwardly. Trapping them to their deaths doesn't seem too hard. Nearby, the Jiao dragon flicks its tongue mockingly, provoking them all. The gathered ancestors erupt in fury. "This beast, it dares to provoke us." The ancestor of Sky Emperor Mountain shouts. "Everyone, attack it together, take it down." But the Jiao dragon, quick to react, spins around and flees with immense speed. "It's escaping," someone cries out. That water dragon made a wise decision. Otherwise, we could have reaped many treasures from it. Gu Changge stepped forward, his voice calm yet firm. "Everyone, don't chase. Who knows what ambushes might be waiting ahead?" Jihao smiled slightly and nodded. Young Master Chang's words are right. The dark-skinned ancestor nearby spoke coldly. "Let's split the earth dragon fruit among us." Jiang Cheng's brows furrowed as he thought to himself, "A meddlesome fellow indeed." He then said aloud, "Esteemed seniors, our top priority is rescuing the Ji family's ancestor. We must hurry on our way." Gu Changge looked ahead, a faint smile tugging at his lips. "It seems Kuan Mountain harbors quite a few of these powerful creatures. Perhaps I can make use of them." As they pressed deeper into the mountain, they suddenly stopped in shock. Before them was a strange sight, an enormous glow cascading like a suspended waterfall of light. Someone whispered in awe, What is that?" Another speculated, "It looks like a piece of mysterious jade." The dark-skinned ancestor narrowed his eyes. "There's someone inside. To emit such a majestic aura of the great Tao, it's difficult to even tell whether it is the Daoist or the jade itself that is alive or dead." Within the brilliance sat a Daoist sage, cross-legged in eternal meditation. His eyes remained closed, robes flowing as if stirred by unseen winds, a crown resting upon his brow. Jihao's voice trembled in speculation. Could it be this Daoist sage surpassed Dao attainment itself? Could he have stepped into the true immortal realm while still alive? Gu Chang's eyes deepened with intrigue. Interesting. This person sealed within the jade is clearly dead, and yet, a trace of new life has sprouted from his corpse. Just how much of their power remains, I wonder. Meanwhile, Jiang, staring intently at the glowing figure, frowned as he called upon the spirit of the celestial boat of creation. "Can you tell what exactly this thing is?" The artifact spirit of the celestial boat of creation spoke solemnly. "This place might be a dragon's nest. The Daoist sealed within that mysterious jade most likely offended the true dragon here during his lifetime. After his death, he was imprisoned inside to suppress the dragon's lair." Jiang Cheng's eyes narrowed. "Dead?" The artifact spirit continued. "Although he has perished, once the seal is broken, even in this state, he is not someone the people here could suppress." Jiang smiled faintly to himself. "The path we came through has already been sealed by me. If this Daoist is truly released, then my plan will have succeeded. Gu Changge, I'm going to take your damned life." At the same time, Gu Chang's thoughts stirred. What reason could I possibly use to let him out? Ji stepped forward, gesturing toward the radiant jade. Little brother, must we truly break through this mysterious jade to proceed? Chong put on a solemn expression. Senior, you've seen it yourself. There's no other path forward. But before anyone could act, a voice suddenly echoed through the air. Don't touch him. Ji's eyes lit up with joy. This is the Prime Ancestor's voice. Jiang Cheng's face darkened, teeth gritting as he cursed inwardly. Damn it, the Ji family's ancestor dares to reveal himself at a time like this? You've ruined my plan, but just wait. You'll see. Ji Chuyue's lips curved in relief. The ancestor, he truly is still alive. Ji Yaoxing added quickly. The ancestor doesn't want us to touch that jade. Ji Hao gave a faint smile, then turned back. Brother Jiang, is there truly no other way? Jiang Cheng spread his hands and feigned helplessness. I too received the ancestor's transmission. But unless we destroy or move the mysterious jade ahead, there is simply no way to enter. Gu Changge finally spoke, his tone steady. Senior Ji Shengchu cautioned against touching this jade. If that's the case, then there must be another solution. Gu Changge pointed sharply at Jiang Cheng. Are you certain destruction is the only viable option? What exactly is your intention? Ji Yaoxing remained silent, but through voice transmission, he warned Ji Chuyue. There's deep enmity between Jiang Cheng and Gu Changge. If Jiang Cheng truly wished to set a trap for revenge at this moment, it wouldn't be impossible. Ji Chuyue, however, could only worry for Jiang Cheng. Jiang Cheng raised his voice boldly. Young Master Chong, if you don't trust me, then why use me at all? That's all the advice I have to give. You can take it or leave it. Whether you rescue your Ji family's prime ancestor or not, it matters little to me. Ji Hao narrowed his eyes. How can we be certain you're not leading us into a trap? You're the only divine source master here. For all we know, you could be concealing something. Jiang Cheng spread his hands calmly. If you have other suggestions, by all means, try them. Gu Changge stepped forward, his expression composed. I believe we should heed Senior Ji Shengchu's warning. Don't touch this jade for now. Let's first search for another entrance. The Dark Ancestor gave a low hum and nodded. Young Master Chong is cautious as always. Let's do just that. Jiang Cheng's eyes narrowed, a faint frown forming as his thoughts churned. Damn you, Gu Changge. Just one word from you, and already they doubt me. You block me at every turn. If I don't eliminate you, how will I ever rid myself of this hatred? The group dispersed to search for another path, but Gu Changge remained where he stood. His gaze locked on the radiant jade, and through voice transmission he whispered, I know you can hear me. Listen well, I can get you out. But you must agree to one condition. The figure within the jade, eyes still closed, finally responded in a low voice. Young one, why should I trust you? Gu Chang's voice was steady, cold. Because I know your original body is dead. What exists now is only a new consciousness, nurtured from that corpse. Isn't that reason enough? If you want to escape, you'd better follow my instructions. Not far away, Jiang Cheng glanced over, eyes narrowing. What is he staring at inside the jade? The artifact spirit of the celestial abode of creation replied faintly. He's likely worried that the corpse sealed within might break free. Jiang Cheng smirked inwardly. The more you worry, the more I'll make it happen. Inside the jade, the mysterious person gave a low chuckle. How dare you threaten me? What if I don't keep my promise? Gu Chang's eyes darkened, turning into a shade of deep violet. His killing intent surged like a tide. Then I'll make sure you die for real this time. Take my word seriously. It's the only chance you'll ever have. With that, Gu Changge turned his back on the jade and addressed the others. So, have you found any other entrance? A young lady nearby shook her head. Nothing on my end. Gu Changge sighed, stepping forward. What a pity. Senior Ji Shengchu only gave us that one hint. It seems his divine sense is too weak to probe further. Jiang Cheng watched quietly, a mocking smile in his heart. A bunch of fools. I've already sealed off every route here. If you actually manage to find another path, it would be no different from seeing a ghost. Then suddenly, a voice transmission entered his mind. The ancient man sealed within the jade spoke with urgency. Junior, hurry and release me. I will help you slaughter them all. Jiang Cheng's gaze shifted subtly toward the glowing jade. You're the Daoist sealed inside. A faint laugh came back. So you know who I am. Jiang Cheng frowned, his tone wary. On what basis do you think I would release you? And on what basis do you believe I even wish to kill these people? The voice within the jade rang out, calm yet sharp. I can see it clearly. You possess great fortune. And that killing intent you carry, it may deceive others, but it cannot deceive me. The figure then offered a deal. Release me, and I will help you fulfill your heart's deepest desire. If you're not convinced, I can even swear it upon my Dao heart. Jiang Cheng's eyes flickered. At last, he nodded. Very well. Once you're free, the first one you kill will be that man in white. Make his death as painful as possible. Just then, Jihao stepped forward. Tell me, Jiang Chong, is moving this jade truly the only way we can proceed? Ji Yaoxing quickly interjected. But our prime ancestor warned us against it. What should we do? Jiang Cheng smiled faintly, his tone calm. Since none of you seniors have come up with another method, perhaps we should consider this one. But Gu Changge immediately cut him off, voice steady and sharp. In my humble opinion, it would be wiser to backtrack and search for another entrance outside. The ancestor from Sky Emperor Mountain nodded in agreement. Young Master Chong is right. We should find another path. Jiang Cheng's palms grew damp with sweat as he cursed inwardly. Damn it. Forcing a slight laugh, he said, that approach will not work. I already surveyed the area upon arrival. This is the only way forward. Even if you backtrack, you will only end up circling back here. You'll waste time and energy for nothing. Gu Chang's lips curled into a faint smile. Oh, the only way forward, is it? He stepped closer, eyes narrowing. Then tell me, why didn't you mention this earlier? If there is truly only one path, how did Senior Ji Shangchu become trapped here? Jiang Cheng instinctively stepped back, his expression tightening. How would I know? If you want answers, you should ask the Ji family's prime ancestor himself. Gu Chang's expression grew solemn. So, you refuse to admit it, huh? He pressed further, his voice cutting like steel. In truth, I've already guessed your motives. The sect masters you mercilessly slaughtered in the great void divine tomb. Most likely, they too were lured into a trap like this, with no way to advance and no way to escape. Gu Chang's voice deepened, steady and sharp. I deliberately spared your life, hoping that, as the successor of a divine source master, you would atone for your crimes and aid us in rescuing the Ji family's prime ancestor. He and the others turned their eyes downward, their gazes like blades pressing against Jiang Cheng. Gu Chang's words cut cold. Yet here you stand, unrepentant, still scheming, still blind to the value of gratitude. Truly regrettable. The group froze in shock. What? He's the one who slaughtered the sect masters in the great void divine tomb. Another voice snapped in anger. So it was you all along. No wonder young Master Chong sought to capture you. You brat, one shouted, fury burning in his eyes. To dare scheme against true Dao attainment experts, you're courting death. Why resist us retracing our steps? What trickery are you hiding? What exactly are you plotting? Jiang Cheng's face drained of color, sweat pouring as his eyes widened in disbelief. His lips trembled, but only a broken whisper escaped. No. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you won't miss the next update. See you in the next one.